I see I got one person in here, man. I turned 43 years old today. June 26, 1978. Was the date that I was born into consciousness, but I know I was in existence before that too. That's what a lot of people need to understand, is that the day that you're born, man, ain't necessarily your first day that you come into existence, man. I think it's far from it. You know? I'm not going to get too deep into that right now, you guys, but life is a very short amount of time. Even if you think about a 2,000-year time span, it's still a very short amount of time. You know, I think some people, they might have a hard time comprehending 2,000 years back into the past, which I have had a problem comprehending throughout my life, because it seems like such an enormous amount of time, you guys, but it's not. Your average human being lives around 100 years, give or take, not even that long. So that times 20, and you're back in the biblical times of Jesus, basically, okay? So, is it that far in the past? And do we understand time for what it truly is? You know? I'm 43 years old, but I don't feel 43 years old now. If my life were to end right now today, it's been long, but it ain't been that long. It ain't been that long. It's actually like that. When you get down to the end, I think the rest of your life, even if it was 100 years, I think it just seemed like it went by like that. When you're to that time. You know? But see, a lot of strange shit happen in life. Okay? So I definitely have a different way of thinking than I started off with, you know? I try to base everything on my beliefs, mainly on things that I have seen and that I've experienced. I try not to base my beliefs on anything that I've been told. But there's a lot of things that I've been told that were true and that are now part of my beliefs, but I didn't believe them at first. I had to test it out for myself. Even when I was told the truth, I didn't believe it. All right, so this shit can go both ways, you know? So yeah, man. Life is just really just a journey, you know? And none of us are leaving here alive. None of us are gonna leave this planet alive. That's the one thing I've noticed. Nobody's leaving here alive. So people do all this bullshit and this pussy ass bitch shit and just try and get to the next moment comfortably, when at the end of the day, that shit isn't even gonna mean nothing. You're still going out of this bitch dead. So you might as well just man up, you know? Because nobody's leaving here alive, man. If people knew that, they wouldn't take life as serious as they do. I was talking to, everybody thinks doctors are rich and they think this and they think that. Let me tell you the real reality, okay? So I was talking to a doctor the other day, and he was like, I'll be in debt till I'm 80 years old. Basically until I die. Now, and he's right, but he can still live a comfortable life because he's still getting a certain amount of money, but he still owes a certain amount of money, you guys. Money's not real, okay? So when I was talking about, when I was out on the jet ski, and I was on Lake Minneapolis, and we were talking about what type of people own them houses. Now, somebody hit the nail on the head and they said, nah, man, that's generational wealth. Yeah. You can't just be a doctor and just think you're just gonna have the biggest house on Lake Minnetonka and you're $1 million or $2 in debt out the gate. You know what I'm saying, you guys? But they allow you to pay a certain amount of money where you can still live comfortably and be a baller, but you still owe. You don't have generational wealth, but you owe. That's the facts. You know? So, rich can get misconstrued in a split second. Rich can get misconstrued in a split second, y'all. You better know that. You know? Sometimes that shit's just an illusion. It's just an image. To actually be wealthy, that's like a whole other story. This country constantly is going to bleed you as dry as it can. You know? It's like most people are leaving this planet with nothing. You're not bringing any money with you. You're not putting shit in your casket. And if you do, somebody's taking that shit out right before they throw the dirt on top. You know? So, it's just best for a motherfucker to keep it 100, man. Because you can do all the fake shit, you can do all the whole shit, and you're still going out of this bitch, man. You're still not leaving here alive. You know? That's like the strongest message I can give anybody. Don't be a punk, man. Don't be just a bitch. You don't gotta be a fighter. You don't gotta be hard. Just be you. No flawed ass motherfucking character. You know? It's not that difficult, but I see it is for a lot of people. I see a lot of people have a problem with it. But I see there's a lot of people that don't, you know? And the whole racial thing, like, nah, we gonna dead that. We already dead at that. Like, watch, like, nah, you guys are fucked on that. And that's the worstest thing that everybody could have done, as far as all the trolls that wanted to kind of drive that racial wedge. Oh, it was a brilliant plan, especially at a time like this. But now it backfired and made us all unite. Proud black brothers, proud white brothers, proud Mexican brothers. Like, it's cool for us all to have pride and still be cool. You know? They've been dividing us so hard with that itself. You know what I'm saying? Acting like the motherfucker can't be proud of what they are and still be cool with everybody else. Like, we're going to show you guys, like us scumbag convicts and criminals are going to show you guys that that shit is bullshit. And we are probably the most unlikely candidates to do this. And now we're to this point, like, it was getting ugly with the race shit. It was getting ugly, y'all. And now we just we're on top of that shit, laughing about it like, hell no, we're good. We're all finna see eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? It's real versus fake. You know? And it's like, they fucked up. They fucked up and forced us to unite. So we weren't gonna come together this quick. Everybody was in their own lane, all the real ones, but we were like, didn't have no reason to have to reach out to each other or have to have no conversations, and not on a good or a bad level. We were just all in our own lanes for the most part, right? Then these fools started all this fake bullshit. Now we all got to know each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not even like we're all just gonna start doing collabs together. Because you guys know how I feel about collabs. You know how I feel. I'm like, ooh, shit, I'd rather have 100 subs. But this shit has got it to the point where there might be a couple of people at this point, because now we vetted each other. Now I don't really have to wonder if you're going to go bad a month from now. Now I'm kind of seeing who a few people are, so now we can maybe potentially even do something that I never do, which is collaborations with only solid vetted YouTubers who have like legitimate paperwork, who just don't have the bullshit on their background, man. But yeah, so we got a handle on these motherfuckers now, you guys, and we know who's been doing the dirt. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because at the end of the day, y'all, it was Mac Montana that trolled the fuck out of JD and made JD jump up for the second time, talking shit, get himself in over his head, and have to back out of the fight multiple times in multiple ways. You know what I'm saying? Which some people still believe that, you know, the rhetoric coming out of his mouth is anything but just total bullshit. So I'm still going to Oklahoma, but he's not going to do what Viking and Dom are going to do. If he was going to do that, it would already been stayed lined up and all that shit. Like, y'all go to him, go to that punk motherfucker, and tell him anywhere, anytime, any method. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Any method of combat. And I'm talking anything. Okay? Anything he chooses, man. You guys get him up off the porch again. I've been out here. I'd rather not have to chase him. You know what I'm saying? After Viking and Dom, I'm taking the next one. They gonna lay the foundation, and then I'm the next one up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm taking one of you bitches. I'm taking one of you bitches' heads off, man. You know what I'm saying? Figuratively speaking. You know? It was funny because I seen somebody that actually had the nerve to attempt to pit me and Viking against each other. He said, you know what? It was this Irish motherfucker named DC. DC something. And he was like, he knows who the fuck he is. Viking was like, well, why don't you fade crazy? Why don't you take the fade crazy, man? You're talking all that shit. Like, why don't you accept the fade, DC? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta have a face. If you're just in the comment box and you feel like you really have an issue, if you really feel like I have holes in my character, you feel like I'm on some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're playing these games anymore, you guys. Like, we're dead in that old a motherfucker sitting back just running their motherfucking mouth. Like, now you just really don't have no excuse. You know what I'm saying? And don't get it fucked up. Shit, it better be somebody out there that can whoop my motherfucking ass. But I'm telling you, it's not going to be one of these punk motherfuckers that ain't got no heart. It's going to take a hell of a man to take me down. Now, go ahead. It's going to take a hell of a man to take me down. Okay? So, I know my capabilities, goddammit. And anytime you step in the ring, you have to be prepared to lose. You know? But you never, even if you think somebody can whoop you, you don't never say it. You don't never admit it. You don't never admit it, man. You don't never admit nobody can whoop you. That motherfucker, you better act like you ain't. You know? So don't get in this shit if you ain't a big boy. Because this shit, man, you do not want to get in this shit at this point. At this point, man, we're shifting gears. You know what I'm saying? Slapstick motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Shifting gears on these motherfuckers. I don't really like slapstick. You know what I'm saying? The challenges, so I'm going back to regular mode. But yeah, we shifting gears on these motherfuckers. Like, you can't talk shit and play games no more. What's up, Frisco? What's going on, man? Yep. Hit me when you get a chance, man. Hit me when you get a chance. Hit me when you get a chance, man. Dom. But yeah, we all are in communication. Anybody that doesn't pick up the phone is just a straight up bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's how we weed you motherfuckers out. You know what I'm saying? So once again, 434-9976. Anybody that needs a real conversation, anybody that's confused about any type of bullshit that's been said, or they're like, crazy, did you do this? Is this your profile? Just call my fucking number. I don't want to do this shit in the comments. I don't want to do the emails. Just call my fucking phone, man. You can't do shit to me over the phone, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, once the cops got your phone number, it don't matter who got your phone number. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't give a fuck. Like, once the police got you pegged like that, like, does it matter who has your phone number? Come on, man. My phone's probably tapped out of this motherfucking world, man. You know? So don't call me on no stupid ass bullshit, you guys. Like, call on some real man shit. Like, we ain't doing nothing but trying to lay down the foundation so we can get paid for this shit. You know? Instead of play. That's the bottom motherfucking line. Where's my goddamn light? Like the CBD. Yeah, it's my birthday though. I turned 43, man. I don't really celebrate birthdays though, because of what happened over some dope money, some weed money back in the day. I just pressured him so bad about this money he owed me, man. And he like started pressuring other people that owed him money. And this little fucking twerp murdered him, man. Shot him 18 times on June 21st. 1997, and he was buried on June 27th, 1997. It just always fucked me up. I never really was into birthday at all, but I'm really not now. You know? This day don't make nobody special, and the world's not going to be any easier on me, man. It shouldn't. It doesn't make my bills go away. It doesn't make people for nothing. I don't believe in none of the holidays, none of that fake shit. Treat a motherfucker, I'm gonna treat you the same every day. I don't give a fuck if it's this or that or whatever. Like, you're not special, you're just the same motherfucker every day. You know? That's just how I do it. You know, so. Receive presents or anything like that. Like, I don't celebrate Christmas or no shit like that. Like, I make sure that I take care of myself. I spoil myself rotten. Hard ass life, and I spoil myself as rotten as possible, man. I try and make life as easy as long as it's not, but I try to. I try to fucking spoil myself, man. Like I was born with a fucking silver fucking spoon. You know? Fuck that. I try to spoil my motherfucking self. I recommend you do the same motherfucking thing, man. You know? I recommend you do the same motherfucking thing. Tap back in with you guys in a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be talking about, you know, some of my homies that passed away today. I'm going to be finishing up stories that already have a 1, 2, 3, and a 4, and a part 5. I just, either I learned other shit about it, or something progressed about it, or I just left the end out. So there's an end to a few stories that certain people have questioned, like, bro, like, where are the facts at? And I'm like, yeah, I didn't tell him. All the way completely to the end. You know, like left certain things unanswered where you might have drew your own conclusion, and now I'm about to show you that you drew the wrong conclusion. Certain shit. Go to my playlist. You got these stories. Go look at all the murder cases of all my friends in the playlist. And they might seem like the whole story's told, but I'm about to like put some shit on it, really put the icing on the cake with a couple of scenarios that's really gonna make you be like, like that, yeah, like that. So go check the playlist out, because go look at Sean Charles O'Brien story, that's not complete. The Kaywood story is missing a piece of it. William Lacey Sr., that's missing a piece of it. Somebody said something about that. They're right. And go look at the Mark Murray situation. That was when he got killed on June 21st. So I'm going to talk about